Welcome to the Thursday Night 9, your weekly hangout with the Amateur Players Tour. Join hosts Matt Mender and Matt Fegley as they dive into recaps, rules, and what's coming up next across the tour. It's by the players, for the players, and it all starts right now, live on the Thursday Night 9.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Thursday Night 9, North American Championship edition. We've got the competitions are just pulled into a parking lot somewhere in the United States to make sure he was here for this. And Mr. Happy McAvoy, who was the NAC Vibes coordinator, but now apparently he has no responsibilities here whatsoever. Mr. Rich Cheslowski, how are you doing tonight, buddy? Welcome to the live. It's been a while since we've had you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Kind of a cool night to do it, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. The North American Championship is coming west for the first time. We're excited about that. I almost pulled up some of the Facebook messages a couple of years ago when everybody was like, you're never going to take the North American Championship west. Here we are. Registration is open for priority registration. We're going west. And I've got to say, I am most excited about the quality of golf for this year's North American Championship and Senior North American Championship, being the North American Championship being anchored at Weekapaw, the number one golf course in Arizona. I think Cholla is number 6, which is grossly underrated in my opinion because I love Cholla. And the Senior being anchored at Greyhawk at Raptor, that's held a PGA Tour event, the Barstool Open, the NCAA Championships, one of the best championship tracks anywhere in the country. There's no shortage of great golf in Scottsdale, and I think you found all of it for these championships. So hats off to you. What are you most excited about to welcome everybody to, I would say your hometown, at least we'll call it your hometown. That's close enough.
How about my second home?
There we go.
I think the fact that we're able to get everybody in one place at Weekapaw and just the layout there and the way they do things at Weekapaw for that Saturday, Sunday, that's going to be pretty special. I mean, that's going to be a nice, everybody kind of go out based on their division on Friday and play a course, but then everybody's kind of in one spot for those last 2 days, and that'll be fun. And then, like you said, I mean, Greyhawk and Eagle Mountain for the Senior, it doesn't get much better. I mean, we got most of the courses we needed to get to pull this thing off.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun. Biggest event of the year. Registration open. Trending the same as it was on the East Coast, maybe a little bit quicker actually. So that's going to be fun to see kind of how things shake out. A little bit different field makeup, obviously people out west. A lot of names from SoCal early. Shout out to those guys. Some names from Phoenix coming in. Priority exemption registration open tonight, so that'll be fun. That's going to run for 3 weeks. So you guys got 3 weeks to figure it out, and then it opens to everybody on July 30th, and we're going to have some fun there. We do have a winner, by the way, to announce for the PDI challenge. For those that took 4 self-assessments in the last 3.5 weeks. And I just want to know, PDI is giving away a $2,500 worth of custom clubs if you finish the challenge. I'm not going to tell you how many people finished all 4. So many of you did 1 and 2 and did not qualify. Oh. And I will tell you, it might have been some of the best odds ever to win a $2,500 prize.
Nice.
So just saying. We'll announce that. So we'll hold off on that. If you did all 4 challenges for the PDI challenge the last 3.5 weeks and you're watching tonight, just go ahead and call it out in the chat. I want to see if anybody's watching live because we do have a winner. I did not select it, by the way. So I got a text from Eric, who's the CEO of PDI, and he was like, pick a number, and gave me the range. And I put the number down, and he told me who the winner was. So
there you go.
It's another APT faithful guy. So if you're brand new to APT and you did it, sorry, you probably didn't win. This has been somebody that's been around since day one. So it'll be fun. We're excited about that. Absolutely. Well, Fagley, we are to that time. We'll talk a little bit competition committee while people are getting in. We can answer questions. What are you looking at this time of the season? Why don't you walk everybody through the eligibility requirements and just kind of how are things going.
Good. I mean, obviously, everybody that's signing up should have some form of history with us because they're the folks that reached their exemption status and got the invitations. So those players, what we look for, we need 6 rounds for Division 2 through 5, 3 rounds for Division 1, and 2 of those rounds need to have occurred in the last basically after July part of the year, just to make sure that you're still sitting in there for proper handicap and all that good stuff. Again, if folks haven't reached those qualifications or didn't get all those things, it opens them up for potential division reassignment. That's the big thing. But if you hit those key qualification points, you're going to be good to go in your division. All the flight flex and all those fun things as well, those are still available and options. So, that's it.
Gotcha. And Chris said we should talk through some of the exemptions. I think that's a good thing. These apply to both the North American Championship and the Senior North American Championship. May actually have to bring Chris on because I know he did all the invites the last couple of days, so was working really hard to make sure. Invites coming in the mail, guys, as well. And so we're excited to send those out. And but A1 exemption, I'm trying to memorize these. Is not
Right.
working. A1 is North American and Senior North American champions. You win one of these, you are invited. A2 is the National Player of the Year.
Mhm.
So I got the first 2 right. Rich is looking at me like you should have this memorized, and I'm like,
No, I've been asked this question constantly the last month, and I just say you're gonna have to look at the website. I don't have memorized.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm going to it. I'm getting there. Hold on.
It's go to the members manual. That
Yep.
is our favorite phrase.
Just so you know, if
I've
you want
started
to know
sending
how
people
many
the
times
members manual, and I've started sending people to log into Blue Golf so they can cancel their events instead of me doing it for them.
That's fair. So, well, I'll tell you this as I'm trying to search through the member manual quickly, just so you know, keyword, if you want to find the member manual, big document, Control F allows you to search for keywords. You search North American Championship. It's mentioned 42 times. So we got there. We got through it. Random fact of the night. A3 is top 5 in ties in every division from the 2025 North American Championship. Top 3 in ties in every division from the Senior North American Championship. A4 was winner of last season, so 2025 local player of the year in every division. A5 is a winner of a national major the last 2 years. A6 is top 3 in ties in every division in 2026 national majors. A7 was the 2026 top 100 national player of the year races as of yesterday.
Mhm.
A8 is local player of the year standings as of July 8th. So tier 1 chapters, which is 109 members and less, they get the top 4 finishers in every division. And then the net games, they get top 8 finishers. Tier 2 chapters, which is 110 to 174. They get top 6 finishers in every division, top 10 in mid-am and senior net. Tier 3, which is 175 to 249, they get the top 8 finishers in each division. Top 12 in mid-am and senior net. And tier 4 chapters, which is 250 and up, they get the top 12 in each division, plus mid-am and senior net top 15. So, and then A9 is any validated player who earns a promotion during the 2026 season in their promoted division. And then A10 is special invitations determined by the tour, which to my knowledge in 6 years we've never used, but it's just there in case we need to allow somebody to play.
Exactly. You never know when we get a celebrity or something, right?
Yeah. So if Rich wanted to play, we'd probably let him.
There you go.
I'm on crutches right now. I can't play golf.
Gotcha. Well, we might let you stay in Division 4 then, since you haven't met the eligibility requirements if you're on crutches. So
I'm just gonna help. I'm gonna help coordinate player vibes all week.
Yes, player vibes. Making sure the
I like
margaritas are flowing, the tacos
speaking
are good.
of player, yeah, I said speaking of player vibes, the Champions Dinner, we have a location on Friday night. Old Town Tortilla Factory in Old Town Scottsdale, a place that's near and dear to Chez's heart. One of my favorite vibes of a restaurant anywhere. I absolutely love that place. Great food, great margaritas, a great patio that we'll be on to hang out. It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, they've done such a great job with the outdoor area there, and just kind of you kind of go back there and you forget where you are. You feel like you're in like some small town in Mexico getting authentic food. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, very, very nice place. So,
That's gonna be
yeah, so Billy asked a great question in the chat. I think it's always good to talk about it. The North American Championship, for those that don't know, is a deposit balance event. So that means when you sign up, you're just going to pay the deposit. The balance will come out. I believe it's on September. Asking questions I probably should know the answer to.
Oh, that's okay. That's what
September
the second
7th.
thing, besides the members
That's
manual, is the tournament information page.
That's what the TIP page is for. So we'll keep working through that. We do have a great room block at Weekapaw. Chris, if you want to post the links in to be able to jump into that. So just keep checking and seeing how things are going. So things are filling up nicely. Obviously, one thing to note, we do approve every registration into the North American Championship.
Yes.
So we do check those. So you're not going to see it go from 0 to 100. Fegley will have to probably get back to the house and start processing registrations.
Exactly.
We'll process them through. We do check every registration for eligibility. That doesn't mean you have to meet all of the eligibility requirements prior to registering.
Right.
It just means you need to complete them before you show up in the North American Championship, or we might move you.
Yep.
To protect the rest of the field.
Correct.
So the goal is not having to disqualify anybody, right?
Correct. It's always the goal. It's always the
Always the
conversation. Right? Those will be the
So-
emails that will come out and be like, "Hey, we need you to get this done. Otherwise, some things can happen."
Correct.
go.
359 people followed directions last year.
Yes,
So-
359 did. That is correct.
So
there
it
we
should
go.
be fun.
Steve Daniels got his Weekapaw players card. Let's go.
I love that. That is the
Cigars
best
and
way.
fun.
We will have some practice rounds available on Thursday. We're going to have an optional skins game in the afternoon prior to registration on both courses of Weekapaw, starting in the early afternoon. I want to say that starts around noon, so we'll work through that. Actually, I had some emails from some of our golf courses today, Rich, so they're checking in and curious to see how things are going with registration opening. But we're excited to take the championship out west. And so a couple things you need to know about Scottsdale. There's a lot to do. Desert golf is different, but it's super fun. So any tips you got for desert golf, Rich, for these guys coming from the East Coast for the first time?
Yeah, don't stick your hand in any holes in the ground or bushes.
That's like the equivalent of people in the north saying don't eat yellow snow.
Yep.
Exactly.
So it is not mating season for rattlesnakes, but it's
But I would
certainly-
make sure you understand our unmaintained areas rule prior to playing.
Yes.
yeah, maybe that's a good thing to go over. A lot of people understand the unmaintained rules from fescue on the East Coast, right? So I keep just peeking through registration while we're going here.
Right. You're like, wait, how many do we have to check? A lot.
You're going to be busy tonight, Fegley. I'm at Sequoia, so
I know. It's
it's
gonna be
going to
awesome.
be fun. Which, by the way, just sidebar, Sequoia is in fantastic shape.
Nice. Did you guys
So
drive
good.
around this afternoon? Is that what you were doing? Driving around this afternoon, looking at the course?
No, we got a little bit of golf in. The mayor of Charlotte, Mr. Phil, he
Yep.
came up and drove. He's leaning in, saying hi to everybody. No headset tonight. I
pizza delivery.
can't report that he beat me straight up today for the first time. So hats off to him. Smooth little 75 round Sequoia is pretty solid. 77. So
Playing some good
Whoa!
golf.
playing some good golf. So
somebody's getting back to his ability, huh?
it's getting there. I almost called you on hole 15, but it evened out a little bit the last couple of holes. So I was trying to at least distract him to get back in because thankfully we didn't have a big bet because it would have been expensive for me today. I think I shot like 79 or 80 or something. So it wasn't. Sequoia, there's a great reason we play Sequoia, guys, and it's Stableford at Sequoia. And it's because you can make a lot of birdies out there, and you can also hit a ball that continues to fall 2,000 feet off the mountain. And
Yes.
the margin between making birdies and hitting it off the mountain is not very big.
No.
So, but anyways, let's get back to it. Let's talk about, a lot of people knows the desert rule. We won't call it that. We'll say that, the areas of desert will be declared a red penalty area.
Red penalty area.
Which changes a few things. Number one is it's treated as a red penalty area. So the margin you'll see will be defined as where it goes from grass to sand in the desert. In a red penalty area, you can play it. You can ground your club. You can do all sorts of things.
Loose impediments.
You can remove loose impediments. You can even remove movable obstructions. You do not get free relief from immovable obstructions, things like cart paths, curbs, water stations, where they turn on the water monitoring because you're in a penalty area. And you also cannot, if your ball's in a bush, you can't take an unplayable. However, you do have the option to take relief under Rule 17, which gives you the three options other than obviously playing your ball where it lies for a penalty area, which is stroke and distance, go play from where you last played from. You can take the point you crossed in the flag, draw a straight line going back for back on line relief, and you can take 2 club lengths no closer to the hole from the point the ball last crossed the margin of the penalty area.
And in most cases, it's going to be 2 club lengths from where the ball crossed. So that's the one that you'll see the most often because, again, going back online where it crossed is probably not doable because generally it's going to be desert. So that's the whole thing. It's 2 club lengths from where it crossed, not where your ball is, where the ball crossed into that particular area. So,
yeah, absolutely.
The biggest point of confusion that I've seen this year in Arizona and Chicago is when a ball comes to rest up against the cart path. If it's on one side, you get relief for free, and if it's on the other side in the red penalty area, you do not. And that's I've seen it 5 or 6 times this year, and people just are super confused about that.
Yep.
Right.
The rub of the green, as one would say, that
Yes.
happened. So, but yeah, that is an important thing to note. Is like it's where your ball is, and that's that sand, that desert, that is red. That's how you have to think of it. So,
yes, and we will be talking about it. There will be a rules meeting. We will send out an email before time, and we will give it to you on a printed rule sheet. I think one of the things that's unique this year that's going to be really fun is all 360 players for the North American are going to finish at Weekapaw. I know we've put out the course rotation, which, Chris, if you want to find a graphic and pull that up when it's ready, Friday is going to be at 4 area golf courses. I'm going to try to rip this off by memory, so just tell me if I'm wrong. Actually, I know it. I'm good. I think I got it. So Friday, everyone's at 4 different area golf courses, and so that's already been announced based on your division, so you can figure out if you want to stay close to the golf course. Most aren't super far. The longest drive is going to be D3 to Aguila, but Division 1 and Division 5 are going to be playing Papago, which is home of the Arizona State Sun Devils golf team. Rich, I got it for you.
You got it right.
Papago is owned by the city of Phoenix. It's a fantastic. I just got to give a shout out to my wife. I love my wife. She must be watching the live and laughing at my struggle because she just texted me the course rotation, so I would have it. So
nice.
Definitely shout out to her. Division 2 is at Lookout Mountain, which I know, Rich, you rave about that place. It's a Hilton property, correct?
Yep.
And some of the most scenic views anywhere in Scottsdale for golf. Some really cool holes. Division threes, and honestly, I think it's my sleeper for Phoenix golf. Like, I know I came out and played in one of your Wednesday events that was out there at Aguila, and I absolutely loved that layout. So Division three, it's going to be out there for you to go get. It can eat you up, but there will be some scores out there, and it's, Division three historically is always our largest division. And
We've had guys go. We've had guys go unusually low at Aguila. I mean, it suits some people's eyes, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
yeah, it's going to be really fun to watch to see how kind of the scores go at Aguila on day one. Division four, Los Sendas, another place you can score, but it's got some challenge to it. It's a beautiful, probably the closest to Weekapaw, right? It's only maybe 15 minutes down the road.
Right.
But a great, great golf course. And then Saturday and Sunday, we haven't told you which one. We'll see how the numbers fall and all that. But everybody's going to play Choya, and everybody's going to play Saguaro, and we'll be together at the same clubhouse for awards. It's going to be a really special way to finish out the North American Championship. Been talking to Lance. We're going to have the 19th hole with Universal Retirement on Saturday and Sunday back at the restaurant at Weekapaw. We're going to have a great time, and it's going to be a really cool spot. So
Here comes the graphic.
yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sure what's happening right now. There we go.
There we go.
I'm going to check the leaderboard while we're over there, the registrations. He was freaking me out for a second.
Yeah, that's a good point. Steve Daniels brings it up. It's one of the important things that will be on your rule sheet is if there are drop zones in play, it will be noted. So you can take advantage of that situation if you hit a golf ball where that becomes a relief option for you. So that is always an important thing. So.
Yep. We had 80 players at Los Sendas back in May before the Greyhawk Major. So a lot of guys have already seen that course.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's going to be a great event, a great time. Be checking flights. There are a lot of great flight deals to Phoenix right now. If you're looking for flights from the East Coast, Charlotte to Phoenix on American is direct. It's usually pretty affordable. You can get there pretty easily through Dallas on American. So if you don't have an airline with loyalty points, definitely shop American Airlines out there. Like, I got to think, Rich, what do you think? 90% of Phoenix is probably American Airlines at this point?
They basically have their own terminal.
Right. So quite a bit. There's other airlines that fly in. You Delta guys from Utah and that come in from Salt Lake, you can certainly get around to Phoenix pretty easily. But if you're not sure and you're coming from the East Coast, a lot of the best rates are usually on American, just because there's a lot of options and a ton of flights in there. They've recently added the rental car train, which makes life a lot easier once you land.
That took, oh my gosh, the buses there were just so tough, and now that train is just awesome. It's
right.
Awesome. Goes from baggage claim right to the oh man, yes. It's funny how those airport projects, they take forever, but once they're done, you're like, oh, thank goodness.
Absolutely. Makes for a good time. So,
yep.
Cool. Well, Rich, what are your hot spots for spending? First, before we go there, I'm going to answer Joe Arnold's question.
Yes.
I'll pick on why is it taking so long to get approved? Because the people that approved are talking to you all on the live. So, but
that's awesome.
Yes. So there we go. That's why is we do go through and we check eligibility requirements. And the reason we do that, and I think this is important to talk through a little bit, is we want our championship to be the best players from the year. And so we've already had multiple people that have never played an event. They're like, oh, I want to go play the championship at Weekapaw. It's for members of our tour. We want to make sure that everybody's met eligibility requirements. We want it to be a celebration of everything you guys have worked for all year. And we're being very, very careful about that because we know it's an investment to come play in a championship, to come play some of the world's best golf courses, playing competition from all over the country. We're not letting somebody in that says they're, a 10 that's really a 5 and going to go in and whoop up Division 3. Everybody's going to be vetted. Everybody's going to be validated. And one of the key parts of that process, and why it takes a little bit of time, is we do check to make sure that our eligibility requirements are met, which is, six rounds post in the 26th season. And, to avoid a second review, you got to play it. 2 or more of those rounds have to be after July 1st. So we can go through, we could do a whole segment on what people have done at other championships to win, like the guy that won, I won't say where last year, but he was from Ohio and it wasn't our tour. And, he got his handicap to 14.1 and didn't play all gear on that tour and played on our tour and was like a 10 and went back and won the flight for 14 handicaps by not playing for 6 months. We have things in place where that's not going to happen. So we do take it seriously. And so we've taken the tact, and I think you've done a really great job, Fegley. I know, Rich, we've talked about this on the competition committee of doing the work ahead of time so the tournament can be the tournament. So we're not waiting for the guy to shoot 73 and D3 on round 1 to know who we need to DQ because we didn't do the homework ahead of time. So
Exactly.
everybody's in, everybody's vetted, and it's go down and play some golf.
Yep.
So
absolutely, man. That's the key, is just be patient with the registrations. They'll get done. But everybody's in the
played. And if you've played 6 rounds, guys, or you're going to play 6 rounds, you're going to get approved. We already invited you. So don't worry.
Yep.
And just know that Fegley's in California, which means if you're on the East Coast, it might be 2:45 in the morning when you get an email that your registration process. It is possible.
Might be a little late tonight, We still got the sun shining here on the West Coast. So,
but we're at Sequoia. It is absolutely beautiful here, man. So I know we've got some weather coming in potentially this weekend. Hopefully we'll get lucky.
How was weather at Paynes Valley?
Unbelievably good.
I'm sorry, Big Cedar. Yeah. See, so I think it's you because you didn't go to Big Cedar, right?
I went.
He was there.
You were there. Because Annbriar, you got some weather.
Yeah, Annbriar was actually good. We skirted all the weather at Annbriar. So
gotcha. Okay.
I
thought you were bringing the bad weather. Is my point.
Oh no, we're not bringing the bad weather. So maybe it could be. No, Big Cedar was great. Sunday was like 81 and sunny.
Nice.
Buffalo Ridge. It might have been the best July day in Missouri of all time. And that course was unbelievable. Cannot wait. Not to spoil next year's schedule, but if you've not been to Big Cedar Lodge and you're looking for a great place to spend 4th of July, circle that date on your calendar. That place is unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. So
hey, we got a good question in the chat whenever you get the chance.
Oh, there's Vince Bankren. Sorry. He commented as I was putting it on there. Everyone's going to play all 3 days.
Yeah.
So everyone that's playing. Yep.
We used to, depending on some of our North American championships previously did have a course cut, but again, everybody is guaranteed 3 rounds. We're all amateurs. We're going to play golf.
Right. We're not sending you packing after 2 days because you play bad by any means. Everybody's going to get 2 rounds at Weekapaw, like I said. The number 1 and number 6 course in Arizona. If I ranked him, it'd be like number 1 and number 3 probably. I mean, both courses at Weekapaw are really, really special.
Yep, they're really good.
I'm not going to say which of 2 through 5 I would pass, but because I like all of those places too. And when you get to Arizona golf, if you're in the top 10, you are a very special property.
Yep.
So there's no shortage of elite golf in Scottsdale. Let's talk about the Senior North American Championship for a minute. I think it's important. Those guys are wanting to know. It's 2 days. It's a little bit easier in the commitment if you struggle playing in the heat. We're going in the morning both days. Everybody's going to play Greyhawk Raptor, which is a former PGA Tour course, host of the NCAA Championships. And then I'll be honest, I think one of the most underrated golf facilities in all of Phoenix is Eagle Mountain, which
We
is
just
nicknamed
played there. We just played there 2 weeks ago. It's in fantastic shape. It's just a good, really playable, fun course.
yeah, Baby Troon.
Yeah.
I call it Baby Troon. So it is managed by Troon, so they won't yell at us for saying that. But a beautiful, beautiful golf course, and so a lot of really cool views. It's fun to play. Um, the senior championship will be no slouch. So 36 holes, a little bit different. Everybody plays both courses, and we'll determine a champion that way. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to hosting that as well.
Yep. And then one thing for clarification to make sure is about the net champions. All that is getting done at the North American,
North American Championship. Correct.
3-day event.
Correct. So North American Championship will crown all 7 national players of the year.
Yep.
So, the senior is just going to be some great golf and a chance for the guys over 50 to get some bragging rights, cement some invites for life, and it's going to be a great time. So Friday night, Champions Dinner. So Wednesday, we're working on a par 3 challenge on Wednesday. Thursday, we'll have optional skins game at Weekapaw, both courses in the afternoon if you want to get a practice round. We'll have registration at Weekapaw. Friday is round 1 at all 4 courses. In the Phoenix area, we'll have the Champions Dinner at Tortilla Factory, Old Town Tortilla Factory in Old Town Scottsdale. For those of you that have won a North American Championship, Senior North American Championship, or a National Player of the Year. Saturday, we'll have everybody at Weekapaw, Universal Retirement, 19th hole. After play, go in the afternoon, chance to hang out with those guys. And then Sunday, we'll have the final round at Weekapaw, and then Champions Reception at Weekapaw as well. So doing that with as the divisions go. I will tell you at Weekapaw and 360 people, it is an all-day affair. So just know if you're trying to book the 5 o'clock flight out, that is not wise, and we will not change your final round pairing to accommodate it.
Yes.
So there you go. I'll answer about 6 questions I'll get in the next week. Just clip the live. So
there you go.
I'll tell you what, it's not good to fly out of Phoenix on Sunday anymore. I've had nothing but problems, like anywhere from 4:30 to like the 9:50 flights. You're playing with fire anyway. So Monday morning's much better.
Right.
There you go.
Makes perfect sense.
Well, I was going to check the football schedules. From an NFL perspective, are the Cardinals in town? Seattle is playing at Arizona on Sunday. So, but it looks like that's going to be a 1 o'clock game, so nothing there. Rich, are your Sun Devils playing football at home?
No, that weekend we're playing Kansas and London because I would have been going otherwise.
Oh, wow. Okay. So the only other potential college game is that other school.
That's not close enough for people to go to for.
Oh, that is a good point. That would be quite the haul. You're right.
Yeah. So what's your hangout spots in Scottsdale if we're talking through places?
That'll depend a little on where people stay. Up around Weekapaw, it's pretty self-contained up there. You can do a lot of stuff right on property, but then just down Shea Boulevard, there's a bunch of stuff. You're not far from Greyhawk and Troon and those areas. Some people may stay in that Kierland area. They may stay in Old Town Scottsdale. I think the place to hang out is Old Town Scottsdale. There's just infinite options. Obviously, we've talked ad nauseum on these lives about JoJo Coffee House. I'm sure that'll be well attended as much as we've talked it up. And there's spots, Tortilla Factory you already mentioned. There's a place called Carson's Grill. It's tiny. I mean, I don't even know if they can fit 20 people in there, but absolutely worth it if you can get in. It's just it's in a little plaza in Old Town Scottsdale. hard, not easy to find, but it's very, very worth it. Great food, great service. It's just a cool spot. So there's going to be lots of those. You know, anytime we've done a major out there, we've kind of put together here are the places to check out in these different areas. I think we'll do that again. Rooster Tavern is one that I think people have to go check out. I go there anytime I'm in Scottsdale. So yeah, there'll be a decent list of spots to check out.
Yeah, and just for those that haven't paid attention yet, I'm picking on Joe for a little bit. I love him. I know he's been super busy. Stay at Weekapaw. It's a casino. We're literally playing a casino course for the North American Championship. You can stay at Weekapaw, get our rate, walk from playing golf, literally walk back to the casino and be at the casino in 5 minutes.
Or take the nice air-conditioned shuttle down the hill.
Yes, which is probably wiser than walking it, but there's also Talking Stick isn't far.
Yep.
If you don't want to stay at the home casino or want to hide away from all the APT people that'll be at the casino. A couple things I want to add to your spots that we've talked about. Mr. Mesquite, the little taco place in Old Town.
Well, that whole area there, the entertainment district off Stetson, is crazy. I mean, if you're looking to go, I almost don't want to tell people about it because they might miss their tea time the next day. But that area is outstanding. Fox Cigar Bar is right there. It's so good.
If you go out, make sure you get some street tacos from Mr. Mesquite because those things are unbelievably good.
They taste better after about 1 a.m., but they're good all the time.
There you go.
Right. So it'll be a good time. I will tell you from experience of going to Scottsdale, not know what I'm doing, and taking Rich's recommendations, I've never not had fun. So lots of good places. He does know the town really well. It's going to be a great time. Definitely on my list if I'm going in. JoJo Coffee House, we'll say it again over and over. That place is probably the best breakfast place. If you want to impress your wife and your wife's letting you play golf for 5 days in Scottsdale, take her to JoJo Coffee House, get breakfast. Really cool, like custom coffee drinks, really interesting dishes. They've got a really unique kind of cultural flair to what they do that's kind of unique to Scottsdale that's just really good. The other Mexican place, Old Town Tortilla Factory, we talked about. Obviously, we chose to host our Champions Dinner there. We didn't do that because it sucks. It's because it's become a staple every time we come in. It's great food, great vibe, great place to hang out. But the Mission, and if you want a little more upscale Mexican place, the Mission in Old Town's really good. We had a great meal there. And there's Mackie in there. I knew she'd be in there talking about JoJo's. I think we had to go there every day for Cinco de Mayo this last year. She's like, are we going to JoJo's? Yes, Mackie, we'll go to JoJo's. So
open early enough.
No, that's the only downside. They're open early enough if you have a 9 a.m. tea time, but not when you have to be at the golf course at 5:30 to set up like we do.
Correct. So that's the thing. If you're the early wave, have brunch.
Have brunch. So it'll be good. Trying to think what else about Phoenix. Phoenix is a great place. If you've not been out west, highly recommend it. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be the best golf we've ever had, top to bottom, the best golf we've ever had for a North American Championship. And no disrespect to Pinehurst if Bray's watching. Bray's still my boy. But just top to bottom, those two courses at Weekapaw and then the courses we've supported him with are unmatched. Gary's talking about Los Olivas. That place is in Old Town. That place is really good as well.
Yep, he's right.
Chris is talking about the breakfast burritos at Eagle Mountain.
Also very good, yeah. We just, like I said, we just played that 2 weeks ago, so had one of those.
So he wants to know. Chris, do you know the answer? Did you look?
He sent out the emails.
He said between 1,200 and 1,500 priority invites. It's getting bigger every year.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Which is still only 20% of the tour. Actually, less than 20% of the tour. So for those of you who got priority invites, congratulations. It's not easy to get them.
No.
So.
Not at all.
Registration's still coming in hot.
We already got the and there now we have the bribery on the board.
What's
Mackenzie
that?
Mackey with the first. If anyone goes there, just let me know. I'll send you my order.
Nice. It's pretty funny.
There you go.
Pretty funny. to say the
Yes,
least.
James, exactly. Don't wait to sign up. Yes. If you know you're going, go. That's, again, you talked about it earlier, right? We had a question about it earlier. The deposit balance. That's why it's a good thing to do. It's a portion of the entry fee. It's not the full thing. You don't have to pay it all today. Get your name down,
Correct.
go ahead and commit, and as the funding and all that planning gets into place, you have time to take care of that. So
Correct. I'm looking up flights for you right now.
ooh, from where to where?
Let's just find out. I'm looking them up as we go. Keep talking.
All right.
Because I will tell you that usually it is cheaper to book flights in this window than waiting.
Yes. And the other nice thing is if you do have time flying on Tuesday, flying on Wednesday,
Right.
it always works too. Those are always the
Yeah, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the best day to fly it. I'm doing Wednesday to Monday for people.
got it.
Oh, I have
That'll
miles going. Hold on. I got to get miles off. If you have miles, it's super cheap. 26,000 round trip from Charlotte to Phoenix. Miles.
Wow.
Price.
There you go.
That's pretty freaking dumb. I just want to point that out.
Yes.
So,
There you go. Put the points to work, baby.
hold on. It takes a minute to do this.
I love it.
I'm working on it. Modify. That's what I need to do.
I'll do it. I'll do a shameless plug while you're looking. We are playing Weekapaw Choya here in a couple of weeks. We play Camelback Padre tomorrow, but then we play Weekapaw Choya on the 25th, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, you're there. Yeah, what is that? 3 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, that's direct. That's no stops. Nonstop
There you
Charlotte
go.
to. So cash price, $362 round trip, Charlotte to Phoenix.
Wow. There you
Pretty
go.
good right now.
Not too bad.
Can't
Not
beat
too
that.
bad.
Let's look at St. Louis. Same dates. I'm just letting people know because they talk about it. I don't know what it's like to fly out west. Phoenix is usually a pretty good city to get to.
Yes.
So
Well, again, especially this time of year, right?
I have to ask on the North American Championship logo, what's the deal with the cactus playing pickleball?
let's not talk about that. You made me see it. So you can take round trip St. Louis to Phoenix, guys. $307 right now. Just saying.
It's not going to get better than that, I don't think.
No,
Either of those
it's
two
not going
just-
to. It's not going to get better than that. This is not the deal to go on kayak and wait 2 weeks before and wait till flights get stupid once the planes fill up. So jump in on them. Those are super cheap flights to get out. This is the perfect time to book it. So when you book this, we're giving free advice for travel advice. I think it's important. You know what I mean? Book your flight now. That's the most important thing. It's more important than the hotel. It's more important. Get your flight done in that, 8 to 12 week out, 16 week out window. Because once you get inside, we do this all the time. Because a lot of times in our business, in APT, if something happens and we have to take an unplanned flight out, those are the ones that hit us in the shorts because last minute flight arrangements never work out the way you want them to. So This is the perfect time to get your flight. You still got a little bit of time on the room block with Weekapaw. We'll send out some information on that, but we'll get that going. But flight is
important.
Really good, really, really good flight deals right now.
And it probably makes sense to throw the plug in there for getting the trip insurance.
Yes, we've put that on every TIP page because
I know that people don't read those, so let's talk about it.
Guys, it's not expensive to get trip insurance. Like we are not. It happens at every major, and if you're worried about something happening, like obviously these things are contracted, and when you get a week out from the tournament, You're asking somebody to pay, an $800 flight to take your spot. If you're worried about it, buy trip insurance. It can cover you. We cannot cover you because obviously we have a guaranteed contract that we have to guarantee the golf course. When we put the balance payment in, it's guaranteed. We've got links to travel insurance. We make no money off of it. I just want to state. I wish I knew how to do that, to be honest with you. That would be an awesome thing. But we don't make any money off of it. We don't know them. No one's ever called me from them. But what I do know is for a fraction of the cost, it can protect if things change. They have different policies based on coverage that you can choose. It's super inexpensive, and it covers you not only for the entry fee of the tournament, but it covers you for flights, hotels, rental car, and if something happens, you're just out what you paid in the deductible. And so there we go. I love how Mackie put that in there. Mackie is our licensed travel representative. So there you go.
Ryan's like, why am I in a car? Well, I played golf earlier and I wasn't making it home in time. So, I pulled over on the side of the road, got under some shade, and took the call from here. It's what we do. Oh, man.
Cool. Sorry, I'm answering things in my phone.
No, it's all good, dude. It's all good. So, Rich, are you in Chicago right now?
I am. I fly to Phoenix tomorrow. We've got Camelback Padre on Saturday, and then I drive up to Vegas for our big Pure Sweat event. So.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, it's that time of year. That's right.
Yep.
It is that time of year for you.
Nice.
That's cool.
So, what did we miss, boys? Anything we need to do before we go to questions?
I think we're pretty good, man. We've kind of covered where some of the sites, some of the sounds, sporting events like somebody mentioned it earlier. I believe the Yankees are playing at the Diamondbacks, so got some opportunity to catch some other events if the timing works. Got places to eat, places to stay.
Wow, Aaron's asking. He's throwing some shade. We'll start some questions. Top 10 quickest. I'll give you the top 10. Let's see. Who's old number one? So, top 10 quickest registrants. Number one, David Dick. Bruce Reeves, David Kavanaugh, Kurt Schmidt, Hunter Melton, Steve Daniels, number 6. But he's a little off his game. He's normally number 1 or 2. Derek Kimberlin, Steve Brown, Aaron McAloon, and Blake Mormon are your top 10 for the North American Championship.
Man, we got the cuts we covered too. That was Carolina Triad, Upstate, Southern Cal, Columbus, Cincinnati, Charlotte, KC, Denver, Metro New York, and SoCal.
Right. So
I know firsthand that Blake Mormon is glad that his division is not playing Las Sendas.
That's fair. And then Senior North American, number 1, Kirk Holbert. Steve Daniels, number 2. So back in his normal spot. Scott DeMario, Derek Kimberlin, Kent Murioka, Bob Mulligan, Gary Hamlin, Paul Taylor, John Marshall, and Keith Murioka. There's your top 10. So there we go.
Rocking and rolling, baby.
Giving you the answers.
And we'll be going through the again, remember, everybody is in pending until they get the blessing. So we got to go through everybody and check them, make sure that the qualifications are met, and move forward off of that. So that's why everybody's pending, right? So
sounds good. Well, we got a quick minute for questions, and then we'll let you get off, Fegley, and then I got to take the team to dinner because it's almost 9 o'clock here on the East Coast. Everything's closing, and we haven't eaten all day. So,
all right.
And I agree with Mr. Goodfellow. D5 got a awesome draw this year with Papago. That place is special. Really, really good.
Questions.
Chris, you got anything from backstage you want to add?
He's like, no, I'm happy I got all the emails out.
Correct. He goes, can't think anything. If you have a problem registering, reach out to us, support at aptgolf.org. Our staff will be standing by to help. Chris said there will be no pairing
No
request.
pairing requests. That is a very good point.
So, Ryan, we posted on social media D3 courses are Aguila on day 1, and then Weekapaw Choya, Weekapaw Saguaro. Not sure which order those are going to be yet. There it is right there. And we'll go from there, guys. But anyways, thanks for tuning in on a Thursday night. North American Championship is now officially open for priority registrations, expecting a huge turnout this year. And so priority registration, you guys got 3 weeks to get it done or until it sells out. And then it'll open to all APT members. Rich, if you really wanted to play an NAC course, he's got an event at Weekapaw on what date?
July 25th, 2 weeks from Saturday.
Nice.
And we're playing Choya. We played Saguaro last month, so.
Nice. Absolutely love Choya. Great golf course. Definitely worth jumping on a plane to go see. But yeah, guys, appreciate you guys tuning in tonight, and we'll be back. We'll talk next week. We'll have some more things as we move towards closing out 2026 strong and getting things ready for 2027. So appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you all next week.
Get there. Get there. Get there.
Get there. Those 2 words are said by golfers all over the world as a sign of respect, a whisper of encouragement, a roar of support. It's what we say to our competitors, our loved ones, our heroes. It's what we say to ourselves.
Get there.
At Worldwide Golf, we're like you. We strive to improve our game, to elevate our standards, and transcend our limits. Our commitment is to the journey, to the tradition, and to the spirit of golf that unites us all. Since 1963, Worldwide Golf has been there to supply golfers with the equipment and apparel they need to drive their journeys forward. With over 100 retail locations spread across 10 retail brands and the best golf e-commerce websites, we have exactly what every golfer needs for however they choose to play. All of this done to help golfers who want to be their best get there. We are golfers, and we're here for golfers. We built a brand around evolving the game and having what you need to play your way, and it shows in every product we offer and every experience we provide. Our goal is singular, to help you get there. Though the game may change, our mission remains. To stand beside you, to grow with you, to celebrate every victory and learn from every shot.